The year is near future, and tensions in the Middle East feel like a phone battery stuck at 1%. A single misread radar signal sparks panic inside a dimly lit command center. Leaders scramble, advisors whisper, and someone mutters, "Well, this better not be a false alarm." But history shows that accidents often arrive dressed like certainty. Decades of rivalry, proxy wars, and mistrust suddenly compress into minutes. Early warning systems flash red, louder than reason and faster than diplomacy. One commander thinks waiting looks weak, and weakness invites disaster. Another argues that patience saves lives, but hesitation feels terrifying. A launch order moves upward like a rumor nobody wants to confirm. Satellites detect unusual activity, and global newsrooms sense something huge unfolding.
Markets freeze, flights reroute, and families refresh their phones in disbelief. Is this really happening? A student whispers while notifications explode. Long-standing deterrence theory starts wobbling like a chair missing a screw. Nuclear weapons were meant to prevent war, not become its opening move. One missile launches, then another, turning strategy into irreversible physics. Bright streaks cross the sky, beautiful and horrifying at the same time. Air defense systems try interceptions, like goalkeepers facing impossible penalty shots. Some missiles fail, some are stopped, and some slip through. The first detonations arrive as blinding flashes and thunder without clouds. Shockwaves ripple across cities, shattering glass and assumptions simultaneously. Power grids collapse like dominoes, nudged by invisible hands. Communication networks choked under overload and infrastructure damage. Hospitals switch to generators. Praying fuel lasts longer than chaos. Leaders appear on emergency broadcasts with carefully steady voices. Stay sheltered. Stay calm, they say. Knowing calm is fragile. Social media floods with rumors, maps, and unverified survival tips. People debate basements versus subways like it is a storm drill. Geography suddenly matters more than politics or popularity. Those far from targets gain precious minutes that feel like stolen time. Fallout clouds drift, indifferent to borders and flags. Rural regions watch the horizon, unsure whether distance equals safety. Urban centers face harsher odds. Due to density and infrastructure collapse, emergency responders work through debris, exhaustion, and radiation risks. Protective suits rustle like fragile armor in a science fiction tragedy. Some bunkers hold firm, proving preparation sometimes beats optimism. Others fail from poor maintenance and forgotten inspections. Survival begins favoring planning, luck, and quick thinking. Families seal windows with tape and plastic, creating improvised safe rooms. It feels strangely domestic, like preparing for guests nobody invited. Water becomes priceless. Clean supplies, guarded like treasure. Grocery shelves empty faster than anyone thought possible. Battery-powered radios regain importance in a smartphone world gone silent. Governments activate continuity plans designed during colder, tenser decades. Backup command centers hum to life beneath mountains and reinforced facilities. Military hotlines buzz as rivals try preventing total annihilation. "We must stop here," one exhausted official insists. Ceasefire talks begin while smoke still rises. Neighboring countries manage refugee waves with strained compassion. Borders turn into pressure valves for human survival. International aid groups mobilize despite damaged routes and risks. Doctors triage injuries with heartbreaking efficiency. Radiation sickness appears quietly, symptoms unfolding over days. Scientists explain exposure using simple charts that terrify everyone. Children ask questions adults struggle to answer. Schools close, then reopen online, then close again. Economies contract sharply, like lungs hit by shock. Insurance systems face claims beyond mathematical imagination. Global alliances debate response without escalating further. Nuclear doctrine gets rewritten in real time. Investigations reveal technical glitches and a misplaced assumption proves deadlier than deliberate aggression. Analysts compare the crisis to past near misses humanity barely remembers. Memorials rise where skylines once defined identity. Survivors form tight communities built on shared resilience. Innovation accelerates in clean energy, medicine, and disaster response. Political movements demand disarmament, With renewed urgency, the phrase never again returns, heavier and more personal. Humanity realizes survival depended less on power and more on cooperation, and the world asks, quietly and collectively, how close was too close?